Hello, I'm Alex Hare, and I welcome you to Australian Archives, a program of musical items featuring Australian artists of note and taken from the archives. Welcome again to Australian Archives, and we commence this program with a song written by Frank Crummett. Bit of a novelty. Len Maurice gives us Song of the Prune.
Nowadays we often gaze on women over 50 without the slightest trace of wrinkles on their face. Doctors go and take their dough to make them young and nifty, but doctors I defy to tell me just why. No matter how young a prune may be, it's always full of wrinkles. We may get them on our face, prunes get them every place. Prohibition bothers us, but prunes don't sit and brood. No matter how young a prune may be, it's always getting stewed. In the kingdom of the fruits, the prune is snubbed by others, and they are not allowed to mingle with the crowd. Oh, they're never on display with all their highbrow brothers. They never seem to mind, to this fact they're resigned. No matter how young a prune may be, it's always full of wrinkles. Beauty treatments always fail, they've tried all to no avail. Other fruits are envious because they know real well. No matter how young a prune may be, hot water makes them swell. Baby prunes look like their dad, but not wrinkled quite as bad. Every day, in every way, the world is getting better. We've even learned to fly as days go passing by. But what about the poor old prune? His life is only wetter. No wonder he can't grin in the awful stew he's in. No matter how young a prune may be, it's always full of wrinkles. We may get them on our face, prunes get them every place. Nothing ever worries them, their life's an open book. But no matter how young a prune may be, it's got a worried look. Prunes act very kind, they say, when sickly people moan. But no matter how young a prune may be, it has a heart of stone.
Big fat old cat, Sylvester is my name. I only have one aim in life, and that is very plain. I want to catch that little bird and eat him right away. But just as I get close to him, this is what he'll say. I thought a puddy-tat, they're creeping up on me. You bet he tore a puddy-tat, that puddy-tat is me.
he would eat me if he could. I tore Putty Tat a tweeping up on me. I tore Putty Tat as plain as he could be.
To eat that sweetie pie when he leaves his cage, but I can never catch him. It throws me in a rage. You bet I'd eat that little boy if I could just get near. But every time that I approach, this is all I hear.
I tore Putty Tat a tweeping up on me. I tore Putty Tat as plain as he could be. And when I sing that widow song, my mistress knows he's back. She grabs the broom and brings it down upon Sylvester's back. So listen, you bad Putty Tat, we'll both be friends, you see. My mistress will not chase you if you sing this song with me. Come on now, like a good cat.
Oh, all right. Suffer and sucker, Tesh.
I tore Putty Tat a tweeping up on me.
I tore Putty Tat as plain as he could be.
Couple of novelty items opening this edition of Australian Archives. Maggie Fitzgibbon there with Les Welsh and his orchestra from 1956. I tore a Putty Tat. And the previous one from 1928, November of that particular year, Len Maurice recorded Frank Crummett's Song of the Prune. Now to the 50s, and William Flynn's 3DB Orchestra accompanies Joan Clark and a beautiful song, You and Your Beautiful Eyes.
You and your beautiful eyes that tell such beautiful lies. When you start that hocus pocus, point, things get out of focus. You and the way that you kiss, they ought to give you a prize. Baby, you could make a statue come to life just looking at you. You and your beautiful, keep up that beautiful, you and your beautiful eyes.
Yes, you and your beautiful eyes that tell such beautiful lies. When you stop at hocus pocus, point, they ought to give you a prize. Baby, you could make a statue come to life just looking at you. You and your beautiful, keep up that beautiful, you and your beautiful eyes.
Your beautiful eyes that tell such beautiful lies. When you start that hocus pocus, point, things get out of focus. You and the way that you kiss, they ought to give you a prize. Baby, you could make a statue come to life just looking at you. You and your beautiful,
keep up that beautiful,
you and your beautiful eyes.
Well, now we have a little bracket, and I think we might have one song each for Bill Powell and for Jimmy Parkinson. I'd love to live in Loveland, and Let Me Call You Sweetheart. See if you can sing these with them.
with the love light glowing in your eyes so blue. Let me call you sweetheart, I'm in love with you.
Very nice indeed. From the National Old Time Dance, the broadcast, of course, very, very popular in Australia. And that was Jack Papworth's orchestra, Bill Powell and Jimmy Parkinson sharing in a Loveland medley. And before that, Joan Clark with the William Flynn 3DB Orchestra, You and Your Beautiful Eyes.
Mulligan a year or two ago. He hired a livery stable and he made a picture show. He hung a sheet upon the wall, he pasted filled them out. He got the 4 to go in and 6 to go out. Down the Mulligan picture show, down in County Clay. You want to be there at Mulligan picture show. That's the finest place to go. Last night he threw upon the screen a couple newlywed. And just as it was getting good, his wife rushed in and said, "You can all go home, I want the sheet to put my kids to bed." Down the Mulligan, like the Mulligan, go with Pixie Shaw. Just the night he advertised the picture and he got. No sooner were the picture on the picture was too hot. The girls were waiting, giggling, and hat was down the line. And even good so far the lady went there in the sky. Down at Mulligan picture go, down in County Clay. You want to be there at Mulligan picture go. That's the finest place to go. He said the picture was too hot for little kids to see. Her back was lost in healing and they waited patiently. Then he showed the lovely view of Holborn, but the factory. Down at Michael Mulligan, home and fixed it all. One night he showed the classic pictures like he used so well. They thought the girl was lovely, though her name they couldn't spell. And when he showed them Venus in the bath, they gave a roar. They thought it grand, although they'd never seen a bath before. Down the Mulligan fixed it all, down in Gusty said, you want to be there, the Mulligan fixed it all. That's the finest place to go. He showed them Venus in a bath, she looked divine, no doubt. And in the bath they used to watch her gaily float about. The spout is waited 7 hours to see the girl get out. Down the Mulligan, like the Mulligan, moving things
A real old-timer there from August 1925, recorded in Melbourne for the Austral Duplex label from the Tivoli Circuit, the Big Four and Mulligan's Picture Show. And prior to that, great trumpeter Freddie Thomas with the GTV9 Orchestra from the 1960s and a lovely arrangement of Flamingo. Now let's turn to Johnny Wade with George Trevor's Orchestra, and it's Roman in the Gloamin'.
I've seen lots of bonny lassies traveling far and wide, but my heart is centered now on bonny Kate McBride. And although I'm not a chap that throws a word away, I'm surprised myself sometimes at what I've got to say. Roaming in the gloamin', on the bonny banks of the Clyde, roaming in the gloamin', with my lassie by my side. When the sun has gone to rest, that's the time that I love best. Oh, it's lovely roaming in the gloamin'. On the bonny banks of the Clyde, roaming in the gloamin', with my lassie by my side. When the sun has gone to rest, that's the time that I love best. Oh, it's lovely roaming in the gloamin'. Oh, it's lovely roaming in the gloamin'.
Harry Lauder's Roman in the Gloamin' there with Johnny Wade and George Trevor's Orchestra, and they recorded that early 1956. And our final item coming up now from Art Leonard, whose real name, of course, was Len Maurice. When he recorded for Columbia at the rate of 4 shillings, which those records sold at, he was known under his real name of Len Maurice. Under the Regal label, 2 and 6penny items, he was known as Art Leonard. Recorded on the 11th of July 1930 and very much in cricket favour at the time, Don Bradman, a tune written by Jack O'Hagan, to close this edition of Australian Archives.
Who is it that all Australia raves about? Who has won our very highest praise? Now is it Amy Johnson or little Mickey Mouse. No, it's just a country lad who's bringing down the house, and he's our Don Bradman. Now I ask you, is he any good? Our Don Bradman. As the batsman, he can sure lay on the wood. For when he goes into bat, he knocks every record flat. For there isn't anything he cannot do. Our Don Bradman, every Aussie dipped his lid to you. Now I ask you, is he any good? Our Don Bradman. As the batsman, he is certainly plump good. Peyton Law would meet their fate, for it's always shuts the gate when the boy from Barrel hits 4 after 4. Our Don Bradman, what a welcome waits for you back home.
Art Leonard, a.k.a. Len Maurice, from July 1930. Jack O'Hagan's Our Don Bradman, wrapping up this edition of Australian Archives. Australian Archives was conceived, prepared and produced by Alex Hare for Golden Days Radio. Thanks for listening, and bye for now.